It's a time for another art lesson from home. So I hope you are ready for something super fun. And now that the weather is getting very, very nice, it's time for ice cream. Every year I do this from school, but since we're home now, this is something you can do from home for sure. What we are going to do is we are going to draw ice cream, or sweet treats if you would rather do that. I have mine all finished. Here it is right here. I have an ice cream cone and a banana split and like a smoothie or a milkshake right here. I'm going to show you a couple little handy tricks that you can do to do your drawing, and then I just colored mine in with crayons. So I hope you have fun with this one. Here's the one that I drew before I colored it in, a different one. So I have another like little sundae here and a waffle cone with ice cream, and then another ice cream cone with like a little stand. So this is what we're gonna do first, and then you're gonna color it. So you need a piece of paper and a pencil to begin. And what you're going to do is first, you're gonna draw 3 different ice cream treats. So I am going to flip my camera around and show you the way I draw a couple ice cream treats. And then I'm going to show you how to put the table behind it, or like the little thing that it's sitting on. All right, here we go. Okay, you guys, so here's my paper. I just have a regular size printer paper because that's what I've got at home. And I've got my handy dandy pencil. And I am going to start by drawing probably the one that I do in the middle first. So I think in the middle of this one, I am going to put a bowl of ice cream. So first I'm going to draw my bowl. And I give it like a little bit of a curved line there. And then I put my bottom of my bowl on. Uh-oh, and it looks like I made it kind of smaller than I really wanted it on my paper. So you know what? I'm going to make it a dish that has like a little stand on it, because I think that might be kind of nice and fancy. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to give it like a little bottom to sit on. How does that look? Pretty good, like a bowl? All right, and then I'm going to put some ice cream in there. So there's 1 scoop of ice cream. And then the second scoop of ice cream I'm going to put, and I'm going to kind of overlap it. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to overlap that one too with the one on the side. So I need to erase that little overlap line. And you don't have to do it just like I'm doing it. I'm just kind of showing you some tricks. All right, so there's 3 scoops of ice cream. And then, you know, all ice cream needs, here's some like chocolate syrup on each piece of ice cream there, because that makes it look kind of fancy. And then we need some whipped cream. I like to put a little point on my whipped cream. Oh, and you know, whipped cream would overlap that too. So, I'm going to do a line here, and then I'm going to erase where it overlaps. How's that looking? So here's the whipped cream sitting on top. And then there's my ice cream underneath it. And it needs a cherry on top, right? So I'm going to draw a little cherry. I don't like to put it right in the middle because I think it looks more realistic if it's off to the side. So there's my cherry. And you know, where it overlaps, I have to erase. So there's my cherry on top. I think that looks like a pretty good sundae. Next, let's do an ice cream cone. So I'm going to make a triangle bottom. And then I need to put, you know, when you get a scoop of ice cream, usually there's that like bottom part that looks like that. And maybe I'll give some texture or design to my ice cream cone. I'm trying to do this to keep my hand out of the way so you can see it. So it's not totally perfect, but that's okay. And then this ice cream totally needs sprinkles. Ooh, maybe I should give it a second scoop. So I'm going to put another scoop on there, and that scoop would overlap that first scoop. So I kind of have to erase some of this. And when I color it in, all those little eraser areas, that's all going to get covered up. So I'm not really worried that you can still see that a little bit. Okay. And I was going to put sprinkles on it, right? So sprinkles. All right. That looks pretty good to me. What do you think? All right, let's do that. Okay, and then on the other side, I'm gonna do a milkshake again. So I'm gonna put a cup. There's my cup. Oop, it's not quite even, so I'll fix that up a little bit. Notice that I don't have to do it perfect the first time because this thing on the end of the pencil caught an eraser. Oops! It gets rid of all my mistakes. It's a magic tool. Okay. And then here's the bottom of my cup. And we're gonna give it a little thing to sit on so it's a little more sturdy. And then, of course, if you have a milkshake or something like that, you need a straw. So I'm going to put that in there. And it overlapped the back, so I can erase this part. And then it's got a bendy side right there. And then I'll put the good stuff inside there. Okay, so this looks pretty good to me. I'm pretty happy with it. I think all these little lines that are bothering me because I had to erase, all of that will get covered up with my crayon. So next I am going to put a line on the back so that it looks like it's kind of sitting on a table. So I'm going to take a line and I'm going to go straight to my first ice cream, and then I don't want to draw it through there because I'll just have to erase it. And then straight to my next ice cream, and then kind of try to make it even, straight, and then straight. And that looks really good. Okay. And it looks pretty good. I like it, but I think it needs something on the table. So I'm going to give it a tablecloth. That's what I did with my, sorry, I keep knocking over my phone. I think that's what I did with my other ones that I'm going to show you again here in a minute. So I'm just going to put some diagonal lines to be kind of like a, like a picnic tablecloth, because I think that will look pretty good and pretty fancy. Like that. Try to get them even. And then I'm going to go backwards and make X's, basically, through them so that it looks like a checkered tablecloth. So here it is. And I'm going to show you some of the other ones again that I did. Here is the one that I haven't colored yet that I worked on. Just a little bit different. And then here's the one that I did get to color already. And you can notice I had the same eraser things on this one, and you can't even see it anymore once I colored it with my crayons. All right, you guys, that's it for this week. I hope you get a chance to do this art project. It's a really fun one, and I do this one at school, so it's something that you can do at home. If you do it, I'd love to see what you're working on, so have your parents send me a picture or post a picture on this link that I'm sending. I miss all of you, and I know the school year is starting to wrap up, but I'm still going to try to do videos every week, so I hope you will watch them. I hope you keep doing some artwork at home, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Till next time. Bye, guys.